Hey y'all, this is Rocker with a Walker. I wanted to do kind of a follow-up video. Here's a lovely picture of the barbecue on the deck tonight. The reason I'm doing this follow-up to my grateful shout-outs, excuse me, is because in the end part of my speaking in the video that I posted earlier today, I said some names of public figures that are in the media right now. And I feel as though I don't need their permission because that permission is implied because the information that I related was told in a public forum. And I will put links in the description to all of those people. I just wanted to throw that out there because I had just said in my video that I don't, say people's names that I'm friends with or family or things like that because I want to protect their privacy and want to have permission to do so. But when it's a public figure, I don't feel that you need consent to talk about them because you're talking about something that's in the public eye. And I always want justice for victims. And those people that I mentioned, Mike Render, Leah Remney, AA Ron, who I just discovered today, earlier today, they are in the public eye. They are doing what they can to help people, and that's all I want to do too. So, like I said, the link will be in the description, and you can take it from there. I think that it's a great miscarriage of justice when victims are made out to be a certain way because of the scenarios that they're involved in where crimes are being committed against them, and they get treated so poorly in the justice system because the accused has a right to confront their accusers, and whatever way it happens, that just like creates the crime all over again against that person in their mind. it, it it's just devastating. So I think the Jane Does were extremely courageous in standing up for their rights as human beings to not have to be victims of those violent crimes. That's so sad. And everything that they've gone through in this all, and for all victims of violent crime, often they are blamed and like, what did you do? You must have done something. And that's BS, okay? Their innocence was stolen, their humility was stolen, their humanness was stolen, and everybody has a right to those things. Those are inalienable rights, and when other people take away those rights, they're brought to justice, and that was done so in the verdict that was on the news and whatnot. And the person who perpetrated the crimes got life in prison, which is what, I mean, a life, but possibility of parole after 30 years. Got what he deserves. You know, shame on him. Shame on him. And the fact that he didn't even say he's sorry, the fact that he showed no remorse at all. I mean, what, what a piece of work. So, I don't know, it just saddens me that goes on, against victims. It just upsets me so much. And so that's what this little follow-up is about. And I just wanted to, I think that I made a mistake in having my views on that situation at the end of my video for shoutouts, because I was just blown away by these young women and how astounding they were and stood up for themselves. And it was just, like I said, it just blew me away. And I'm so proud of them, because they're not just standing up for themselves, they're standing up for everybody that has been in that situation. And that is so important, and I'm sad that any of that happens to anyone, but in this case, they did the right thing. They reported, they did everything that they were supposed to do, and powers aligned against them, and that is egregious in my understanding of the world. It's so easy to just blame the victim. Well, that's not right. That is not acceptable. That is not the way life works. Bad people get in trouble and get their comeuppance, and that's what happened. And good. That's all I can say about it. Good. I'm sorry for any confusion at the end of the video. I really don't want that in any content I put out there, any kind of confusion. So any comments or feedback that you have would be so awesome, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Aloha.